just tell me, am I dreaming now? Everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real or is it my mind? Is this real? Tell me, am I in your mind? 'Cause I think of you all day and all night. And if you ever feel like falling down, I'll catch you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, just tell me, am I dreaming now? Everything's going good 'cause you're around. Baby, just tell me, are you staying by my side? Is this real or is it my mind? Is this real? Or is this real?
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday. Yes, it's an interesting one, and that's all I'm going to leave to it, to that statement. And of course, yep, just as I go live, Minecraft decides to start raining. Minecraft, why? I mean, really? Oh well. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I'm having one of those what the heck moments as I try and work out what the heck. Yeah, I'm really thinking Forgecraft has accidentally left code in that is. Does Forgecraft have off by one errors as well? Oh god. Right. So as noted in, I think I put it in the stream title. Did I put it in the stream title? Yes. Today plan is going to be to continue working. Yeah, no, that wasn't. Does it have to be mine? I don't want it. I want to hand that one back. I'm fairly sure I did not sign for the off by one error. So we have this end of the temple, and in other temples of the Eye we have a portal. It's how people have been getting into the nether, including me. So I'm trying to have a think, or had been having a think, about what to do with it. Now, in the main city, we've got a giant portal that's suspended in the air, and at the end, we have it slightly buried, and at the mining city it's also buried, but still a full circle. So what I'm thinking here is this one's probably not going to be a full circle anymore. I think this one's going to be broken. I think this one's going to have fallen... Well, I don't think it's going to have a tentacle coming out. I'm actually going to have it so that part of the ring of the part of the portal has fallen into it, and there'll be parts over here and parts over here. It'll effectively have broken and crashed to the ground, and in doing so collapsed the floor of the temple. At least that's the feel I'm going for. Whether or not that works, well, we'll find out by the end of stream, hopefully, or by the time I finish this build, whichever comes second. Oh, it helps if I, yes, we have game sounds. Always useful to have those. So, let's take back a few more bits of this. I'm curious, how deep does this go? Not that deep. The interesting thing is, I was having a look at this hole in cam account view, and mysteriously, it disappears off into the distance. And by off into the distance, I mean, hello zombie. And then through this tunnel, which of course you can't see, because I'm not in cam account view. Let's try that again. So we have the hole, which actually I should probably get my main account out of, because it's about to drown. Remember, water is not something that you can live underneath. Let's try that again. Okay, so under this hole, it stops and then suddenly reappears. And this tunnel goes down, and here's the zombie I said hello to, and now there's a skeleton. Or 3 down here. And the tunnel goes off in this direction, and this direction, and if I follow them through, they eventually, I think, do they actually reach the no, apparently not. I thought they reached the huge cavern that I was aiming for, which is this one. Maybe not. Okay. I mean, they just disappear down into spaghetti, which, as we all know, is basically how Minecraft operates nowadays. Your world is full of spaghetti. It happens to look like caves. Feel glad that you're not actually trying to build in it. So, yeah, either way. Let's see. I need to plot out a circle and figure out how big this thing would have been. Pasta sauce is green and white. Pesto. Let's see, so if I do a 5, and then a 2, and then a 1, does that feel too big? Yes, it does. Okay. Pasta. Pasta is always good. I tried having mac and cheese for lunch, and unfortunately the pub I went to, which was the third pub I went to for lunch, not that I had 3 lunches, but due to interesting problems, the first one was closed, the second one had a 45-minute wait for food, and the third one, yeah, they were out of the mac and cheese. Was not impressed. Let's see. So that was... So that was a 15. Hi, TGM. And yes, I agree, Taryn. How dare they? So that would have been a 15 diameter. So let's go for an 11. Let's see whether or not an 11 would be an appropriate sized ring to have in this temple. That still feels a little big. Even suspended, you're getting into sort of... Yeah, that still feels just a fraction too big. Okay, so let's not go for an 11. So a 9 is... yay big. That can't be right. 2, 3, 4. No, that's alright. Really? No? No. Oh. Sun's setting. I need to go and make sure we don't have suicide shrubs jumping on my head. Ooh, that's something I need to do. I need to light up the roof a bit better, because otherwise I will have suicide shrubs jumping on my head. I think we're okay at the moment. I've been close enough. AC Valhalla. Hey! Those are not scaffolding, Scots. Well done. What a waste of fireworks. And I don't have enough dirt to figure out the shape of this ring. I would make a comment off... Yeah, no, actually I won't. It's just a little bit wrong. Remember, loot, then pillage, then burn. The barbarian triathlon. Always remember the barbarian triathlon. If you cannot remember it, then you may end up with some issues with your pillaging. Okay, does that look... Yeah, now that looks about the right sort of size for a portal to have been in here. Now that wouldn't be where it was. That's just me working out a size and a scale. Stick it round about this sort of location in the room, hang it from the ceiling, we'll put in broken chains and so forth, and I think we'll have a little bit of an opportunity for some interesting dynamics. And for once, I'm not going to worry about stone over dirt. Normally I would say stone over dirt is a no-no, but in this instance, I think that would be foundations over dirt. Crappy foundations, but then a large number of cathedrals have been built on a raft foundation. See also Canterbury. At least I think it was Canterbury. So that's almost believable. So let's start having a that's Blackstone. Do I want to do the blackstone or... Now the interesting thing is you wouldn't be able to do this ring in this shape with the obsidian, but we would put obsidian here, here, across to here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7 by 7 square for the obsidian. Now if we break that into... let's be nice and make it 3 blocks. And... let's figure out how would this have crashed down. So if we assume... oh, yeah. Helps if I... yeah. One of these days I will learn which button I'm trying to press. if we... I'm having a bad start to today. If we assume that it would have been hung from that corner and that corner, 2 top corners, it would have broken, say, here, there. You might find actually one of these or even the top half hanging still from the ceiling. So let's actually work out where we want to put that. If we do the top half hanging from the ceiling still, that gives us some of the ring to work with. Yay for more manga. And yeah, I fully know the concept and the feeling of I'm not doing a huge amount in my day except for fixing shit for other people. I swear the politics is strong at the moment. Right, that's too high. That is far too high. That's probably a better position. So let's start with stone. And where are we in relation to that? 5 to... sorry, 7 to 8. 7 to 8, right, so we're on that line. So let's see. If that's the case, I want to go down a couple of blocks. One more. Bit too many. Did not intend to drop that many blocks. No, we are not starting a poll for should we be calling in the No Drama Safety Llama before anyone considers it. Right. Let's see. That's not the right place. I have pondered elevating one of the Llamageddon group currently outside to being a local No Drama Safety Llama. But that kind of felt like a little bit of heresy, and 3, 4, 5. I don't know, that's nearly the full ring, but let's... okay. Bringing in a new No Drama Safety Llama just seemed wrong. Right, let's start seeing what we're doing from this side. So, I'm going to say we would have obsidian here. Bokka Llama. Believe me, I'm seriously considering that the lore of this village... Sorry, village? Yeah. Given the size of the map, this isn't a village, dude. Given the size of this city, what I might end up doing is leaving llamas dotted around it and basically say that the llama apocalypse was the true cause of the destruction of this city. Why did I do that? Ooh, through that rock, children. Ooh, through that rock. Now I've been watching too much Asterix. No such thing. Right. Now, I'm gonna say that the middle would still be here. Yeah, let's say the middle would still be here. And what we might do is take out yeah, let's take out some of this. Like so. Again, I'm working out a shape, not a material, as is not unusual for me. Did I go all the way across on that one? Yes, I did. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure I want to. Yeah. Yeah. Through this ring. This is starting to look like something out of Stargate. Even more than some of the previous builds. This one really does, because it's in a giant circular tube, which really does feel like the SGC's old... what was it, an old Titan silo, supposedly? Which, really? Cheyenne Mountain was never a missile silo. You wouldn't he put a missile silo where he wanted to actually have all the CNC? It would kind of make it a little bit too much of a target. Well, yeah. Clearly it was in the SG universe, particularly if you actually remember them going back in time and finding themselves arriving through the Stargate and discovering themselves immediately underneath the tail end of a rocket, which is one of those dudes that's gonna hurt moments. No, I feel this one really should be more of a sort of netherracky. Yes, that was the one where they met Hammond of Earth several decades before they met before they worked for him. Actually, no. Trying to decide what material to encase this in. Part of me is thinking nether brick, nether rack, and red nether brick, and I know I don't have I don't. The accent's escaping. I don't have. I know. Let's go and get. No, it's bad when the accent's gone that badly. I don't have. Marbles? Yes. Why would I have them? Where's the entrance to IKEA? There it is. I really need to actually, you know, make this entrance a little bit prettier. That'll happen. This side of eternity, maybe. Right. That's what I was looking for. Netherwort. And I'm trying to remember what Crimson Nylium. Nah, I don't think Crimson Nylium's a good one, but I might use that on the floor in some areas. Do I want to use glowstone or shroom lights under the floor later? Let's have a think about that one. I'd rather use a large amount of glow lichen to light up the building so that it's lit up by just small amounts instead of bright, heavy-duty light sources. And maybe a couple of salt lanterns on the inside. Oh yes. Speaking of things, we might have had. I had a couple of extra emails today, and our friendly squirrels are back in more depth than before. The last 2 emotes got approved. Which is nice. So that's all of the emotes that I had pre-prepared from about how many months ago? 18? 23? 76 months back? I think I had emotes long before I even considered streaming. It says a lot. Let's put in 3 of those. It was considered by many to be a "what are you doing, Scots?" kind of thing, but eventually it turned out to be not the worst of ideas. This build, on the other hand, not feeling it yet. I really could do with an awful lot more red nether brick if I'm going to go in this direction. I mean, the nether rack sort of fits. The nether wart block definitely fits. I don't think I have. How much nether wart do I have? Well, that's actually a useful amount. Hey, what do you know? I actually have some useful amounts of nether wart. Nether brick, on the other hand, not so much. Okay. So we can safely say that I am not well prepared for today. Go figure. Last person to be surprised is going to be not me. Right. $36. Hang on. 8 5s are 40. Let's go with 40. That'll get me a little bit more. So let us. We've got some decent amount of netherrack. Is it even worth leaving the area? Let's not bother. Right. I don't have any blast furnaces. Just normal first furnace will do. Metals. Where's my ores? Minerals. Thank you. 5 of those. 5s are 40, so we'll just do that. And while that's having a think, we'll go back and carry on with this a little. So, if we assume that that's kind of sort of broken there, let's see. So we've got I should just build a full ring on the back so that I know what I'm doing, shouldn't I? Whoops. Stay on. How do I get out of this river? River? Puddle. Okay. So let's see. If we're doing this reasonably... Ow. Yeah, that thing. I was going to call it a pain in the neck, which, whilst accurate, is not actually the appropriate definition. Okay, so that would be where everything had been. Were it intact. So that's good. That helps me work out, if I'm taking bits out, what I want elsewhere. So, I'm going to say 1, 2... I should have done this in a material that's a little bit less flipping. Hold on. It's getting dark. That's why I'm having trouble. Today on, the lights go out, and so does my sanity. Right. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertically of the obsidian. So let's say, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 vertically of the obsidian. Let's assume it's sort of fallen forwards and downwards. And then realise that we're actually above the below the floor. Dagnabbit. I think the closest they ever got to that was they dropped one into a sun a couple of times. Which layer are we at? And the problem is the Naquita was always described as being nigh on unbreakable. Unless somebody happened to turn it into a conveniently large, what's the word I'm looking for? Bomb. Really? You know what? I'm going to do something sensible. Because I keep doing this. There. Now I have a working floor. So if we assume that one, we'd want one here, one here, one here, and one here, and a little bit there, and there, and there, and there. We would have had those, and one under there and there, but not there. And that would take out everything to, let's see, to here. And this is where I realise I don't have any more. Any more blocks for getting up and down on scaffolding. Well done. Great move, that. Fortunately, I happen to have a netherite hoe, which makes removing this stuff a bit easier. Let's see. I'm left thinking it would probably be nicer to have it so that we can actually see that there's the... Yeah, I have more. I have another right hoe. It's easy to remove, he says, then ignores it. Well done, Scots. So let's assume that. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be one of those I'm falling down off of everything kind of streams. Okay, so that means that that's all broken. That's become part of that. Have a good meeting, Taryn. Now I need to work out what I want to do with the back. Which again is... That's where the... Yes. Kind of think I need to bring that one down by one as well. So that it's level with that. Let's get the red nether brick and start working out the shape of this a bit better. I should really also start putting in the floor. I'll say, why is it not offering me red nether brick as a construction material? Or a recipe even? The answer is because you're still in the... Why do I not have much scaffolding? I really should have a significant amount of scaffolding. Have I just sort of succumbed to the rigours of... There we are. I knew the toolbox would have scaffolding in it. The interesting thing is, I used to have like 18 stacks of the danged stuff, so I don't know where the west has gone. That rascally rabbit has obviously gotten it. So let's bring in some of this to here. Let's put that there. Still not sure about that. That's not a good link in colours. Why don't we reverse it? Does it look better if you go to netherrack and then to nether brick? That's a bit more like it. Which suggests I probably need some nether brick stairs. Which I don't have. Surprised. Shocked, almost. Let's see if we can do something sensible with this. I'm starting to think the red is not the right colour. This may end up having the first rule of pretties applied any minute. Because it really isn't gelling as a design yet. I'm not liking the red. I'm really not. I don't think this is going to work. Well then. Survey says, take it apart. First rule of pretties, they will be done. I'm also thinking, we're never going to light this as a nether portal. It doesn't have to have been shaped like a nether portal, to fit a nether portal. Technically. We could make it as a proper ring with the obsidian. Which means we only keep the corners and we take out so we actually make this as a proper obsidian ring. And when I mean a proper obsidian ring, I mean one that's actually preferably the right shape, and not me placing blocks in the wrong place. That's not a bed. Accidentally opened the shulker box behind the bed instead of getting into bed. Well done, Scots. Oh! Hello, Lyra. I hope you had a good stream. Kitten crew raid. Yay! Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. That's brutal. I think the only answer to that is everybody should welcome the raiders with squirrely love. You find me attempting to work out what a nether portal in the new Temple of the Eye that I've been building would look like, which, if I let's swap over to cam account and show what the temple looks like, or the cathedral. It's a boy. It's a big boy. So yes. And I'm now attempting to figure out how to build a ruined portal in it. Which is... It's driving me a little bit up the wall today. I'm having trouble getting the shape right. And the colour scheme. And I think the colour scheme is the bigger problem. So at the moment, I'm currently restarting and actually building the whole portal as though it were intact, which might be a bad idea because having built the cathedral intact, I then didn't want to actually take the cathedral to pieces. If I build the portal intact, I might not want to take the portal to pieces. Ow. I also have this problem. I seem to keep falling off of things today. Right, that needs to go because that wouldn't have been there. Okay, so that's my... Let's grab that piece of obsidian before it despawns. Oh. You're coming to take me away. Ah, probably for madness builds. Okay, so that's the... Hold on, that's not right. Something's wrong here. Something is wrong. And I think I realise what it is. You and you need to be there. Okay, that's better. That's the proper shape for the core of the portal. Now we can tear it apart. Oh, well, no. First things first, let's actually build around it so that we've got a shape. But we can build around just the top now, because that's all we're going to be holding in this area in the sky properly. I keep pressing the wrong button today. I'm having a brain failure day. Okay, so the red of the nether brick, or the red nether brick, didn't work. It was too red. So let's put that away. And honestly, the nether wart is a lovely thing, but not appropriate. So let's just go straight to chiseled nether bricks, nether brick fence, cobbled deep slate. No, not cobbled deep slate. Blackstone. Where's my blackstone gone? Oh, right in front of me. No. Derp. That's where we suffer from a completely unhinged moment where I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Let's move that. Okay. And let's eat before we end up dead. After all, it has been many, many moons since I actually died. Really? I'll start by placing that the wrong way up. Let's see. do that. I need some half slabs. And I quite like the chisel. Let's see what we can do with that. So if we put the chiseled in the center here, and then put some half slabs over the top of this, and then put that in, and then realise that we're out of stairs. Let's grab some more stairs. This is starting to feel better already. Okay, so we'll put that one in. And that one. And we'll put you in. And you. And come on. Thank you. That's better. That's starting to feel more like it might actually sort of work. You know what I don't have? Cracked nether brick. That's fine. I happen to have a furnace just outside, so that'll work, because I'm thinking cracked nether brick in the corners there might be quite good. Let's have a try. See what happens. Oh, I've got... Let's get rid of the sticks. They're not really helping. This dirt ring was me attempting to work out how big to make this portal, so let's get rid of that. Well done. Congratulations, dirt ring, you have served your purpose. It was a dirty job, but somebody had to do it. That's better. Now we can see what we're doing a bit better by pulling this back. There, that's better. Okay. I'm going to end up needing more nether brick, aren't I? Yep, so be it. You... Do I want to go that way? Or this way? I don't win in either direction. I'll come back for you in a minute. Let's put this here for the moment as a placeholder. And let's put that... Really? I'd like to place that there, thank you. Where's the way down? Thank you. Kind of feel like we should probably put that there and have this being a little bit wider as it comes down. So let's get another couple of stairs. Yep. This is going to be one of those, it doesn't quite work days until it does. And then when it does, it'll actually just go, yay! I think. Let's put that in. And then we'll consider these here. I need you. Don't go away. Oh, it's getting dark. Flee before the suicide shrubs arrive. Last thing we want is the suicide shrubs. Okay, that's better. It's dark, but it's starting to feel more like an actual ring. Which I think is significant progress on the last attempt. So let's try you. Would you have been... How many of these have I got? Okay, so you are my midpoint. Somehow. Which means that isn't... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, okay. So then we need some other filler blocks. That's not a filler block. Filler block, filler block, filler block. The reason for the scaffolding on the floor is because there is a pit of water under here, which, as soon as I actually have this properly constructed, some of it's going to get dropped in it. As though the place had started to fall to rack and ruin. Really? You do this to me? Right. And I need one more. Which can go here. Okay, if I take this down, how's that looking? That's looking a lot better. Okay, something decided to unleash the fans. Anyone for the crystal maze? Please stop the fans, please. Okay. That's feeling better. I mean, it looks crap, but it's feeling better as an actual thing. So, let's have a look. Bring this up. I kind of feel like I should put one of those there, which means one of those there. Am I gonna have to do a nether trip? Ooh, those corners would be perfect in blackstone. No, not obsidian. Blackstone. Thank you. 2 of those. Yeah, 4 of those. If we take out those, we could do that, and that. That's nice. I'm not sure about the fence anymore. The fence might actually need to go. Let's have a look. So if we put you in the corner. Do I want it like that, or do I want to make it fancier? I've got to laugh at the fact that A, I need to repeat this on the back, and then B, I need to actually... It's... Okay. The fence, unfortunately, is not working there or there. Can I leave the middle one? No, I can't. It just doesn't look right. That's a shame. Summit's overheating. I'm going to have to look at that in a minute. Okay. Good time zones, Raven. Welcome to me having a little bit of a uncertainty day. You go there. Oh, for vertical half slabs. I think that brightens it up a bit, which is needed. Once we've done that side, it'll look a lot better. It needs brightening, but it can't be the red nether brick, because the red nether brick was too bright. How do we brighten it? Glow lichen. Sounds like a terrible answer. Tuesday in Minecraft. Yeah, it might be one of those where I have a distinct sort of uncertainty kind of day, and then it suddenly clicks. Because those never happen. Also wondering what the heck's causing that in the background. Now you can't put the glow lichen on those, but you can put it on the underside of that. There. And since we're not going to be lighting this, how does that look? That looks sufficiently... That looks better. The glow lichen gives it a bit of a better texture. And breaks it up and makes it look like it's been wrecked. Out of curiosity, didn't I have some cracked nether brick? Yes, I had some cracked nether brick under construction. Which will come in handy for when we rip this apart. Oh, which means I should find some shears. Where are my shears? Probably in my toolbox. Why did I put those in there? Right, shears. I'm serious, don't call me Shelly. Yeah, I might take those out in a minute. Let's see. Oop, there's a piece of fence on the floor here. Don't want to do that. I'll need it in a minute. Right, let's reclaim these. Okay. Right. That's a pattern that works. That's a design that I like. So, we have two things we need to do. We need more nether brick, unfortunately, and then we need to collapse this. And then we need to anchor it into the ceiling in the sections that aren't collapsing. And at the same time, we should probably sort out the actual floor level around here, because I keep trying to build too low. Oh, have I? Nah. This is only one block off the ground. No. No. Oh, hey Ritsu. Ay. No, Taryn, I'm not going to shoot you on the grounds that I might want to shoot myself. Would we have a step down into the chancellery, or whatever the heck that is it? Chancellery? Into the area at the end of the aisle, though. I have this horrible feeling I might need to move it up by like 3 blocks. Right, let's do the floor, because I have absolutely messed up. The altar could be a raised platform. Yeah, if anything, it would be a step up. At which point this would be embedded into the floor, and having it collapsed would be nigh on impossible, because it would have been supported by the world. Although, if we have this floor here, we could still collapse it. Are they, Ritsu? Oh. Not in any situation I've ever encountered. But I'm thinking, actually, I'm going to take the floor collapsed, and the portal would go down, but we're going to have something hanging the top, because it would have been supported both from the floor and from the ceiling. Taryn missing that we didn't communicate something properly. Oh, Taryn. That's always a pain. Yeah. Sort out the floor. Collapse the floor. Keep, say, this side of it supported. Oh no. Oh no. That's the sort of thing that can be bad. I hope it can be sorted. Alright it.
Well, here goes nothing.
I mean, you're right. It is actually dead in eyeline now. If it was any higher, it wouldn't be dead in eyeline for those in the cheap seats at the back. Oh, I need some bone meal. So I think I'm going to go with Taryn's tacit agreement that it actually Taryn's statement that it's in the right location, and Ritsu's comment that a step down works. And I think the pair of them are going to help in that way.
Lost in old ways.
One of these days, I need a glow lichen farm.
Just listen.
I keep attempting to right-click with the shears. That's not helping. It's because I'm right-clicking with the bone meal and then left-clicking with the shears. And my brain is just not quite catching up. Right. if I'm right, and I hope I am, that should have lit up the room enough that it's not going to... Actually, do I have a spider's eye to hand? If I have a spider's eye... I don't have a spider's eye. What happened to my spider's eyes? Oh, okay, maybe I won't be using... Oh, hold on. Options, video settings, shaders, switch you on. Shader options, preference settings, other, always on. Okay, that makes... I'm not seeing any red dots. So if we take out a couple of these, there's the red dots. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We've got that end of the building fully lit up. Okay, so all of this is now lit up so that it's not actually spawnable, which is good. Without actually having it full of torches, which is also good. So let's turn off. Oh dear, yeah. That seems to have hit everybody today then. Shader options, preference settings. No. I can't remember what that was set to, so I'm going to leave it on subtle. Oh dear, Raven. Right. Let's take out all of this for the moment. And re-expose the hole in the floor that we are going to collapse the world into. That sucks, Raven. I hope you find it soon. Okay. Okay, have we got cobbled deep slate? Yes, right. Let's do a ring of line of tiles. Give me that back. For the moment, I'm going to put a torch in there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, work is what pays for the ability to try and fix problems. One more. Those would have collapsed, so we'll put one there. One there. One there. I'm just going to assume a straight drop for the moment. Where's the... Oh, I didn't make any. Oh. I could have sworn I had made polished deep slate. Let's put polished deep slate in the corners. Oh, we were going to drop all of this. Dagnabbit, Scots. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll take these 3. And put them into the corner again. will take out these 3 because apparently they're wrong. And so is this one. And the 2 that I've sunken in the water. Always a good start when you forget what you were planning on doing a minute ago. Right. Let's get some of these and do that. And oh, farfig Newton. Let's deal with the encroaching darkness. For it is attempting to suck out my soul. Oh, wait, no, that's a different problem. Darkness will steal your soul now. That's nice. Okay, so we'll put you there, you there, and you there. That's better. Oops, that's taken out one too many, but we'll sort that out in a minute by placing that back. And you would go there, so we'll have another row of those. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Doesn't matter. I actually only need to think in 7s. Because what we can do is this. Oh. Yes. Because I hadn't actually placed any here. Now what I might do is take that one out and drop it by 1. Drop it by half. And take that one out and drop it by half. And take this one out and drop it by half. That feels better. Let's get a few more of the half slabs. Start dropping them as though they've started to collapse. What I'm thinking is I'd like to get... oh, dagnabbit, those are back at IKEA. Yikes. What did I hit? Don't know. Apparently hit something. It was a pew attack. Pew pew, pew pew. No, that's not the right row. I went pew instead of pew pew. Yeah, that's the one. Where's the black? Black, black. Wherefore art thou, black? Yep. Let's grab some of those, and the grey. I'd like to grab a couple of those as well. I may have to go and do some shopping. Today is rapidly turning into I don't have all the materials for this build. However, I'm occasionally getting better at flying. Right. What I'm thinking is... Nope. Nope. Really? That's what I was looking for. It's like, how many attempts does it take to get this into the right position? And then... Now the question is, do I do more of that, or do I go with grey next to it? I don't think the grey goes next to it. So it's more the red. So you... That one. Yes. Yeah. Nope. I was reading about an interesting bit where one of the motherboard manufacturers, instead of putting a multiplexer chip on their USB-C ports, had just basically connected the USB-C port to 2 ports of the USB hub that was on the motherboard. Because apparently USB-C, when you turn it the other way up, it actually is a completely different connection in the motherboard, in some cases. And that was one of those, huh? Moments. Let's get those out of my inventory before I accidentally use them. Yeah. Apparently, USB-C, when you turn it over, all of the pins are mirrored. And so, but they're not actually the same pins. It's a completely different set of pins. And normally, if you're doing this at a motherboard design level, you put a multiplexer chip in so that it basically goes, oh, okay, that pin and that pin are the same thing, and they link up. And so, turning it over, you get it plugged in no matter which way up. This apparently, some of the motherboards don't do that, and just literally hook them up to completely independent USB ports. At which point, it's just ridiculous, or even redonkulous. I'm just going to put in this as a colour for the moment, mostly because it kind of fits with what we've got elsewhere in the building. Yeah. I face palmed as well when I was reading about this one, Raven. Can't remember where I read it. Might have been Hackaday. I might need to move you. One, two, three, 5. Of course it's 5. Because of course this is an odd room. That's better. That feels like it's... That's starting to feel more like an appropriate shape. Now we need something to actually look like it's supporting the ring. If ever there was a description that just feels wrong, supporting the ring is probably one of them. Actually, I don't like this. I'm going to go with those at that level. And then I'm going to fall in the water again. We thank you for your complete inability to build correctly, Scots. means that you're going to have to be solid blocks. Yep. And then we put in the half slabs here. I'll leave that one for the moment. Okay, that's feeling a bit more appropriate. But, do I want those? One ring? I mean, given the number of instances of the Temple of the Eye, this may have been the central one that basically ruled everything. But of course, as the city fell into ruin and the eye collapsed and so forth, and it just became a cult around the lands. Who knows? What we do need to do is probably shear off and collapse this into the pit by quite a bit. But I think before I do that, rise again to control the world. God, I hope not. It's bad enough having this world as it is. Don't randomly buffer mid-sentence. Ooh. Cult of cat girls. I believe there's a lot of people who want that cult. One eye to rule them all would be the Cyclops cult. I can get away with doing that. Well, not that one. Because I've used the stone along there anyway. So we can just bring stone up to there. I think I need a lot more nether brick than I currently have. So I think we might have to go on a shopping trip. And this one's going to take a little bit longer. Right, you, and you can go in here. You and you can go into here. You're cobbled. And you're just pure, so we'll put you and you and you into there. We'll hold on to that. We'll put those into there. We'll put on our boots. We'll bring our right, nearest nether portal. Where is the nearest nether portal? I think it's... well, it's either the city, which is lag central, or it's Satan's Grotto. I think Satan's Grotto might be the better one to head for. To Satan's Grotto. Possibly I'm going to have to get some more fireworks rockets on the way. And some food. Are we in the right place? Oh yes, there's the Christmas tree. Am I going to regret this? Probably. Have we managed to catch a piglin? A zombie pigman yet? Apparently not. That has to be the worst zombie pigman trap in history. Right. To the nether. I don't want to do this. I hate the nether. This will, of course, look utterly terrible. That's not the direction to go. That is definitely the wrong way. I need to go this way. And then turn left. I really need to, you know, make this nether area a little bit easier to traverse. If only so I can find my way around. Because what I was attempting to do was get to here. Going down. Where are we? Come on. I might not have access to the nether roof, but I do have access to something very close to it. AKA bedrock. Right. Yikes! Good grief. Ah, dear. Who the heck am I going to ask for directions in the nether? It's not exactly like there are many people going to be around that are going to willingly give them to me. Apparently everybody else is going to attempt to murder me. Right. Now where's the tower I was taking down? Over here. Hey, nether brick fences. Always useful. I kind of agree with Taryn on that one. And nothing to apologise for. It was a valid train of thought. How are we doing? Yay, we've got 10 nether brick fences and quite a few nether brick. I like the way I'm more interested in the nether brick fences that I'm getting that I wasn't expecting to. Why are you on fire? Oh. There's a blaze around. No. Don't come over here. I've not got anything for you. I can't even see the blaze. Over there somewhere. I think I just murdered him. I did. Another one over there. Ah, you moved. Run a little lighter. Have we got enough? Nearly 2 stacks. Probably need a little bit more. Next time I should probably consider adding a prediction poll of will I burn or will I die? Or will it just be a nice simple trip into the nether? Oh, really? Now we have a wither skeleton. Oh, now we don't have a wither skeleton. Free coal! Oh, I don't have anything to hide behind. Really? Couldn't you at least have given me a head? This shopping trip is not going to be called How to Get Ahead in the Nether, apparently. You know what? I think, it's No. I said a head in the nether, Taryn. Wrong meaning. Oh. That one leads me back to the city. Not sure I really want to go back to the city. It's lag central. Oh my! I'm not sure I can. Yes. Oh my! You know what? Let's go back to the mining village. There's somewhere I can sleep there, right next to the nether portal. And I know I need to sleep because I can just hide under the carpet here and make it sleep. That's better. This map is ridiculous. Right, so 2.5 stacks. I think that'll be enough. And if it isn't, I will probably... Oh my. If 2.5 stacks of nether brick is not enough, I'll just have to go and get more. Which I don't want to have to do. What I could do with is the world loading enough so that I don't end up crashing into a tree. Or, knowing my luck, a hillside. We're not going in the direction of a library, so I can't crash into a library. I could crash into a Temple of the Eye, however. That's better. This conversation is getting slightly disturbing. And by slightly, I mean no. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Okay. Now the interesting thing is I actually have 2 more blaze rods than I had earlier. And my toolbox can take some more leather. And I can take off the golden boots and put those back into the toolbox. Ooh, I actually got cooked pork chop out of that. And a lot of raw pork chop. Where shall we put the raw pork chop? Do I have a... Oh, I've got a chest of random shite. This one will do. And... Well, I might not... No. No! I'm not going to say it! But I'm sure you've probably all thought it now. I might not have gotten ahead, but... Ahem. Too late. Too late was the cry. He's been and gone and triggered the train of thought. Let's bring those with me. Yeah. Yeah, let's phrase it that way, Taryn. It's far, far better. Depends on your definition of break. My sanity is significantly broken at the best of times, so you're going to have an uphill battle on that one. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go with not having this supported from the floor. I'm just going to have something around the base that would sort of be where we need to put you. Yes, think the $6 million man, but on a worse budget. Hold up, I'm digging straight down here. That's probably a terrible plan. Not enough there to support anything, so we'll just drop it. Is it dark outside again? Minecraft. I am not on the Forgecraft server. Yeah. It's raining again. I am not on the Forgecraft server. Also, the $60,000 man is probably, even that budget's probably a bit high. $6 man. That's probably closer to the budget my office has. Okay, so that's looking more like a very I There were some words in there. Um, might still be too high of a budget. Although if we keep this rate up, it'll be I have to pay to be repaired, which probably wouldn't be at all surprising. Right, so you. So how far back are we going to take this pit? This side is more close to being complete. I'm tempted to just start sticking ruins in, and let's figure out something. Where are we in relation to everything here? Meg. Okay. We're going to have two of these, and they're going to go in the middle, which is here. So let's put one of those there, an obsidian next to it, and another one there. Right, so that's that one. Stay on. Why did I build this with the obsidian? For the second and third time. Because common sense clearly was not high on my list of things to involve today. And then it's 2, 2. So, one of those, one, hiss. Let's crash this down into the dirt a bit more. Two more. Theory, we should start putting half slabs under that, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Right. Okay, so 2 stairs. There. Oh, apparently it's getting dark. But not that dark, so I can just do a couple more blocks. So that would be there. Now the interesting thing is that might be a good place for the grey polished terracotta to come in instead of the polished black stone. Is that going to be an interesting colour that works? Where did I put that? There. Really? I only have 8? I should have brought 16 if I'm going to do this. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's only the front. Oh well. That one. Okay. What the heck is in my inventory? I don't have any space in my inventory for anything. rid of the stone. I'm not using that at the moment. Right. So what I'm thinking is replace that with that and put that there. And then put... No. It's the wrong direction. If I hit this button, we can... Is that... Yes. I think that's the right direction. Yes, it is. And then we need 2 more stairs, which conveniently I happen to have in my inventory. No, that doesn't work. So we go back to polished blackstone. There's another one around here somewhere. There it is. Uh-oh. I've made a tactical error. I'm trapped. Apparently not completely. Right, let's get rid of the pot grazed terracotta. Yeah, pot grazed terracotta, because that makes perfect sense. Many. Let's go with many. It's almost as bad as the how many times have you built with obsidian when you really shouldn't. I'm curious. What did I... Oh, I didn't actually do that yet. Oh well. Just make it... Polished blackstone. I'm just going to put the polished blackstone there because we can't see it. Ah, I did it again! Okay, so that takes out those 3. And you have been brought down already. Oops, I did it again. I'm gonna sort of stick another bit over here, and I think that'll be the bit that's going to have fallen off. So I'm going to have a bit that's going to just be like... So this section here, this vertical section, I'm going to have horizontal here. As though it's snapped off completely. Because I think that's probably the only way I can really make this work. Which is going to be... Let's see. 1, 2, and then a... Yeah, so I need... So there would be 1, 2, 3 obsidian here, which would be 3 obsidian off the top here. So if we take that lot and stick that one there. Ooh, there's a couple of pieces of obsidian down here. And then put those two here and that one there. Actually, that one we can attach to this one. So it looks like it's sort of going up, and then that one's cracked off. So it's cracked there, and yeah, that. And I'm going to leave that one off, but I'll put those two here. Which means that we don't put one there. Does that look like it's broken off? Tempted to try and stick it through the wall. I think it needs to go closer to the wall, which means that one needs to come out. That one needs to come out. So it should be that. There. Need one of those there. That. And that. Yeah, that makes it clearer that it's snapped off. And what I might do is put this bit somewhere over here and leave the top. Actually, I might just leave that bit as is and actually put that intact and have that sort of resting on something. Or no, if I put no, I think I'm actually going to leave that bit intact. So that would be 1, 2, and I need we do that. Then we do that. 1 and 2. Then that gives us the ability to see where that lot came from. Really? Minecraft, you had to drop me just at the moment that I pressed the mouse button to actually build something. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, right. I see. I've actually, for some reason, I've gotten that wrong completely. That's that. And that doesn't exist. Random moaning. That would be zombie head and I'm tempted to actually zombie pigman head and combine that with a skulk sensor. Oh, I do not want to. The problem is the only way to get some of these heads is to basically blow them up with a creeper. Which is not high on my I'm happy to do this list. Also, the sun's setting. So I better actually go and deal with this before we do have more creepers, which might blow something up. And oh no, it's charged creepers. Even worse. Ah. Speaking of which, there be suicide shrubs in the church. Look, I know this place is looking a bit ruined. I do not need any help. Yeah, I said charged creeper, however. Slight difference. Apparently my aim was a bit terrible during all of this. And no, I am not letting it rain and then finding my trident and adding the nice skills of cause things to blow up. Why do I have a feeling that there's a member of the SLA in trouble? Reckless endangerment. Short and simple. In fact, it's not even reckless, it's wrecking and endangerment. No, there's going to have to be a let's make it a full block. So, yeah, that works. I haven't worked out what I've done up the top. Let's work out what we've done up at the top. Scaffolding, go! I have done nothing at the top. Well, that answers all of those questions. Half slabs, yeah. Why are there always a couple of pieces of scaffolding that end up falling in the last place you want them to? Rebels without a clue. I had some stairs left here somewhere. I think I need 2 more still. Yes. Right. You get a stair. You get a stair. You get removed, because you're not the right blocks. Do I have any black stone polished? Yes. Not with the face on it, however. Let's make 2 of those, and I need 4 of those still. So, 1 of those, 1 of those. apparently I can't count. Why have I got one of those spare? Oh, because I already had... Oh, that's alright. I still need to... That's alright. I might not be able to count, but I also can't actually figure out what I'm building. Fantastic. That's obsidian. That's a torch. One of those. One of those is still needed. To go here and here. Well, there's a look. What have you got? Sand. The one thing that I usually not have any chance to find. Excuse me, sir. Why did you have to lead your friends in here? Because getting them out of here is going to be nigh on impossible. Shall we adopt a couple more llamas? Oh, there will be murder. There will be murder, but first we've got to do an adoption. Where are they? There they are. Look, you're just moving them into harder positions for me to rescue them from. Right. Fantastic. That's one of you. That's both of you. Hello, sir. You appear to have lost your charges. And now you appear to have lost your life. Taran, yeah, one of these days I'm going to start putting those quotes into the bot as quotes. Because I'm fairly sure I can. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. No, no. Excuse me, I had to pause to sneeze there. I think... Yep, that llama's now friends with us. That one does not want to be our friend. Ah, there he is. Yay, two new llamas have been adopted. Oh, I know this bot can do quotes. I just haven't worked out what the way to add the quotes to its database are. So that's on my future list of problems. Excuse me. I need to bring more friends into the to the party. So many llama. Llama, 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 get 'em. Llama, llama, llama. No. Right. And we only needed one boat. Because apparently 2 llamas, 1 boat. And that sounds worse than it was. I don't know if you got a response from that, Taran, but I don't think I saw one. Ah, quotes are currently switched off. That's the problem. Chatbot. Modules. View a queue. Chat commands. There we are. Try it now, Taran. That's fine. It's not exactly a huge... It wins! Also, it's recognised that you are a moderator. That's also a good thing. I was going to say there was a quote yesterday that would have been appropriate, but I can't remember what it was. There's not only mods, there are... Yep. Because, of course, I have actually... I have been very dangerous and actually gone through the process of adding a bot to the stream. Let's get 2 of those. We're all doomed. I've actually attempted to be sent to be good and do the things. Like, now we need to get to the 42 quotes. I worry what quote number 42 will be. All encompassing. It better be a Hitchhiker's quote. Right, do I have any? No, I don't. Of course I don't. Right, so how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5, 4, 8. Right, 8. I might be at the point where this portal is heading for complete. I might break off 1 or 2 blocks on each side, or on this side, and make it look like they've just snapped off or been broken off. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do about that open side of obsidian, because it looks wrong. Well done. That's completely off. That's not even off by 1. Ow. I also need another one of these. Okay, you go there. You go there. Can take this down. How's that looking? That's actually not looking too bad. It's taken an age to work out what I wanted it to look like. Goodness. Actually, I'm not going to put those up the 2 rows of those. I'm just going to put 1 row of those. And then we'll put... I really need to work out what I'm going to do by way of finishing off this floor. Let's just do that. Kind of works. We need to properly wreck the place later. brought in the glow lichen so that we can add some texture to this in a couple of places. Nothing major. A couple here, just because we want the room to look like it's falling apart. Okay. Oh, I can take away that torch and stick some more glow lichen in a couple of places. There. Okay, how does that look? It looks like it needs something to support it from the ceiling. That's a given. There will be something coming from the two sides there and there. But I ain't got enough time to do that today, unfortunately. Which sucks. But it... Oops. Is it worth looking at it in Pretties mode? Dark. I mean, we're inside of a broken down, destroyed temple. Yeah, it's too dark. Let's see what we can do about adding a bit of light. I think what we will probably do is that. No, that doesn't look right. I agree, Taran. Just trying to work out how to give it more light without effectively ruining it. Nope, I haven't put away the shears. Like that glow lichen back, please. I'd like to get out of that hole. Put one down there. And another hole. Let's have one there. How's that looking? That's looking a bit better. They surprisingly are. It's just very, very subtle. I wonder if I can increase the... No. Oh, hold on. Probably in lighting. Cave lighting, very bright. Okay. Block light color, pixel. That's not helpful. I mean, it looks fairly good from... I think it actually looks better in vanilla than it does in shaders. if I can increase the gamma at all. No, brightness is already on bright. If anything, though, I think as the sun is setting, the shaders are actually making the room look better. I think it looks okay. It's one of those. It's actually almost easier to see in person, and unfortunately, stream seems to be just a fraction darker. Wonder what it'll look like first thing in the morning. Let's go and get the daylights to change. Actually, before we do, oh, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. Just for the first few seconds of the day, that really looked awesome. And then the sun fully came up, and it goes back to being almost invisible again. Oop, in a wall. So first thing in the morning when you have God rays, it really looks absolutely awesome. I wonder how it looks from... That's not a bad shot either. I think it needs... It might need some more light. Possibly... I might actually add a campfire in and see whether or not that adds a bit more light in a way that looks less artificial. I must admit, I really like that shot from the cam account. So let's put in... Let's have it as though somebody's been putting in a campfire in a couple of places. That actually that works. I think that adds quite a bit to it. Might need to add... oh, no. Wrong screen. Hoboing luxury. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the second campfire is unnecessary. But what I might do is make a larger campfire here. And now we've lost some of the detail. Nope, that's a terrible idea. I might have to actually go with proper lanterns. Let's try bringing in 2 proper lanterns. Let's try bringing in some candles. Candles might make more sense. That helps. Let's go from up here. Yeah, I think I need to finish, as you say, I need to finish the room. And maybe add a chandelier or something over the top of it to help light it up from above. Keep accidentally clipping into a wall. This was the problem. The red nether brick was far too bright, but the nether brick is just that fraction too dark almost. I think I'm going to have to go away and think about this. And possibly we'll see what happens. Yes. Either way, I think we're at that point. Actually, we're beyond that point. I have to declare. I would like to say thank you for joining me. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, give or take a little bit. And yeah, we will continue tomorrow with attempting to flesh out this build and add more detail, and we'll probably get on to a little bit of landscaping outside of it and bring in... Aha! That'll help. We'll bring in some plants. Have a little bit of green behind it as things have grown through the room. That'll probably help it pop. Either way, however, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye. We're playing in some aha. Yes.